Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to an English lesson with me, Bob the Canadian. This morning, we're going to be talking about gifts. In North America and in many parts of the world, we celebrate Christmas, which made me think I should do a lesson about gifts. This lesson won't be just about Christmas. We give gifts at many different times of the year. It is customary to give gifts for certain things. So in this English lesson, we'll learn about gifts. I'll teach you some of the words and phrases we use when we talk about giving gifts, or what we sometimes call gift giving. And hopefully at the end of this lesson, you'll know how to have a good conversation about gifts with someone in the future, in English, of course. So again, welcome to this English lesson about gifts. So the verbs that we use when we talk about gifts, when you want someone to know that you appreciate them, you might give them a gift. We use the verb to give. In a few weeks, I'm going to give gifts to my kids at Christmas. One of my kids had a birthday a few weeks ago, so we gave gifts to that kid. Sometimes it's nice to give gifts. It's nice to give someone a gift because it just makes them happier and it makes them feel better. If you don't believe me, a few months ago, Mode Eggs actually gave membership gifts to people. That was really cool when that happened. Thanks for that, by the way. And then if you're on the other end, you're on the receiving end. It's nice to receive gifts. It's nice to receive gifts from people. But I'll just say this, the verb to receive, when you say that you are going to receive gifts, it's a very formal way of saying it. In fact, we usually just use the verb to get. I'm going to get gifts at Christmas. I hope I get a lot of gifts at Christmas. I hope I get what I want for my birthday. I hope that when I get gifts on my birthday, they are things that I think are cool. But be careful here. You can actually use this verb. Verb in two ways. So I could say this. I hope I'm going to get a gift for my birthday. Or I could say I'm going to get Jen a gift for her birthday. The verb to get in English is extremely useful. So it can mean that someone will give me gifts. I hope I get a gift for my birthday. Or I'm going to get Jen a gift for her birthday. That simply means that I'm going to buy Jen a gift. So I'm using it in that sense. So when you get a gift for someone, it means you're going to give it to them. If someone gets a gift for you, it means you're going to get it. Hopefully I'm not confusing you. To buy is a simpler way to talk about it. I'm going to buy a gift for my friend because it is his birthday next week. I'm going to buy a gift. I'm going to go to a store. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to buy gifts for that person. By the way, today in North America, and I think in other parts of the world, it's Black Friday. It's actually the second day of American Thanksgiving. Yesterday was American Thanksgiving, and this is like a bonus day. They get 2 days for Thanksgiving. And this day is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, shopping days in America. So I'm sure Brent is out at a store lined up early to buy something new that's on sale for Black Friday. And then, of course, there are two words for gift. One word is present. One word is gift. I'm going to give Jen a present for her birthday. I'm going to give Jen a gift for her birthday. At Christmas, many people will put presents under the tree. People will put gifts under the tree. Completely interchangeable. You can use either. They mean exactly the same thing. And then, of course, along with a gift, you might get a greeting card. So if it's your birthday or your anniversary, or if you have graduated from school, someone might give you a card with the gift. The card is not considered a gift. The card is considered something that you give with the gift. And then often when my kids get a gift, if there's a card with it, we have to remind them to open the card first because that's polite. If my mom gives one of my children a gift and gives them a card with it, sometimes our kids want to open the gift first because that's more exciting, but it's polite. It shows respect if you open the card first and you read the card to everyone who is there. So a greeting card is something you will often give with a gift. And then just so there's some clarification, a gift card is not the same as a greeting card. A gift card is a card that you would give. Let me see if I have one in my wallet. I don't actually have a gift card in my wallet. No, I don't. But a card would be something like this, for instance, and it has money loaded onto it. I know the amount is stored in the cloud on a computer somewhere, but when you buy a gift card, it's like giving a person money for that thing. You could buy them a gift card to go to a certain restaurant. You could buy a gift card for their gaming console, but a gift card is a way to give someone money, but the money is actually in the form of a card. And then a long time ago, and maybe still today, you might get a gift certificate from someone. Someone might give you a gift certificate for a local restaurant, and it will say something like this: this gift certificate is worth $100, and you can use it to buy a meal at this restaurant, or this gift certificate is for this certain store, and you can go to that store and you can buy whatever you want. I used to get gift certificates as a Christmas bonus at work. Now we get gift cards. So gift cards have replaced gift certificates a little bit. So gift cards are more common now than gift certificates. And then, of course, there's always just cash. Cash is always a nice way. Let me just open my, sorry, I didn't have my second monitor open. There we go. Cash is something that if you don't know what to get someone, cash is a good thing to get people. So cash is simply just money. When you give someone cash, you're giving them money. I put American money here because everyone recognizes American money. If you don't know what to get someone, if you don't have an idea for what gift they might like, you can always get them, just give them some cash. Everyone loves cash. When you give someone a gift, you will most likely wrap the gift. The gift might already be in a box. If not, you might put it in a cardboard box and then you'll wrap it with wrapping paper. You want the gift to look good. You can buy wrapping paper for Christmas, like this wrapping paper. You can buy wrapping paper for a birthday. You can buy wrapping paper if you're giving a gift because someone just had a child. So if you're celebrating the birth of a child, you could buy special wrapping paper. But yes, you want the gift to look fun. You want the gift to have a cool look to it. So you will wrap it with wrapping paper. And the verb is to wrap or to gift wrap. So you could say, I'm going to gift wrap all of the presents. You could say, I'm going to wrap all of the presents. You could say, are you going to gift wrap the presents or just hand them to people? And you could say, oh, I'm going to gift wrap them. We probably say to wrap more often. I'm going to wrap the gifts. And you might even put a bow or a ribbon on the gift. So after you wrap it with wrapping paper, you might put a bow on the gift. And if you want to make it look even snazzier, I don't know if snazzy's here today, but snazzier, like look even cooler, you might put some ribbon on it. So gifts don't always come in a box. Gifts aren't always wrapped up with wrapping paper in a box with a ribbon and a bow. Sometimes it's easier just to put it in a gift bag. You put the gift in the bag and then you put some tissue paper on top and you're done. So if you ever are in a hurry, when you're at a store, you can ask them to just put it in a gift bag. So if you buy them something that fits in a bag, and usually the bag will look something like that. We actually have a whole collection of gift bags that we keep and reuse all the time. But it's just a quicker and handier way to give someone a gift. You don't need to wrap it. It's not as fun to open a gift bag, but it's certainly quick. There's something called a gift basket. A gift basket is something that sometimes you would give to, let's say you are a boss and you own a business. You might give all of your employees a gift basket if you sold a lot of stuff one month. You might give them a gift basket at Christmas. A gift basket is a basket filled with all little gifts. It might have chocolate in it. Sometimes it has dried meat or crackers or cheese. It might have different kinds of jam or jelly. A gift basket is a fun thing to get. At work for Christmas, we usually get a gift card for a restaurant as a Christmas bonus. But we have in the past also received gift baskets filled with all kinds of yummy things to eat. Gift baskets are very, very cool. We also get a gift basket from the neighbor who does some of my field work on the farm. Sometimes he gives all of his customers a gift basket to thank them each year. And there's usually lots of chocolate in it. I really like that gift basket. Interestingly enough, sometimes you get a gift and maybe you already have that thing. Or maybe you get a gift and you don't actually like it. You can then return the gift. You can take the gift back to the store where the person bought it. And this is actually quite common, and it's not considered rude. In fact, sometimes people will get a gift receipt. So when they give you the gift, you can take it back to the store if you don't like it. Let's say I buy my brother-in-law a gift for his birthday, and I buy him a really nice sweatshirt. I would probably give him a gift receipt at the same time, and I would say, I'm not sure if it's your size or if you like it, so I've included the gift receipt so you can return it or exchange it for one that you do like. So it's not considered rude to return a gift. Okay, sometimes it's rude. It depends what the giver of the gift says to you. And by the way, a gift receipt is a receipt that doesn't say how much money the person spent. So you notice it doesn't have a total here, and it doesn't say how much money the person spent on the gift. But sometimes you'll get something and the person will say, I don't mind if you return this, here's a gift receipt. And I said this wasn't rude, but there are times though when someone will give you a gift and it would be rude. You would need to kind of understand the situation to decide whether it's rude or not. It can be really hard to know what to buy someone. So there are a few things that you can do. One is you can go on the internet and search for gift ideas. Gift ideas for a teenager. Gift ideas for my wife. Gift ideas for a grandparent. Gift ideas for a friend. Birthday gift ideas for a friend. Those are all things you could search, and you would then find some information that another person has put together to help you decide what to buy. Sometimes before Christmas, Jen and I will go on the internet. We'll open up a web browser and start to search for gift ideas for kids. And we might even put the age in. Gift ideas for a 12-year-old or gift ideas for a 20-year-old. It's a good way to figure out what's cool in the world for someone that age. You might also ask people to make a list. This is common, especially around Christmas. People might say, let's buy each other gifts, but everyone should make a list or make a wish list. A wish list or a list of things that you might like. This is my Christmas wish list so far. It says chocolate and binoculars. My current binoculars are 30 years old and they've been dropped a few times, so they don't work perfectly anymore. But as you know, on my property, binoculars are very cool. It's nice to be able to see things. So I have made a list and made sure that Jen and the kids all have it so they can decide what I want. By the way, don't send me binoculars. One of my kids will probably buy me binoculars. So if you want to send me a gift, you'll have to think of something else. We also have, especially for a wedding, something called a gift registry or a registry. This is when you go to a specific website or use a specific app. If Jen and I were going to get married, we would list all of the things we need on a gift registry or on a wedding registry or on a registry. And then people can visit that and see what you need. And when they buy it, they can check off that someone has bought it. They won't put their name. But this is very, very common when people are